you've just set off on an extraordinary adventure around the globe, where you'll encounter the most breathtaking marvels ever crafted by human hands. Along the way, you'll explore iconic landmarks known to millions, as well as hidden gems that remain off the beaten path. From ancient prehistoric sites to grand modern constructions, this journey will take you across all continents, including lesser-known nations that still hold untold treasures waiting to be discovered. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on our latest videos. Leave a comment and review to share your thoughts and help us improve. Your support is a huge motivation for us to continue creating quality content. Thank you so much. Number 1. The Pyramids of Giza, Egypt. The three ancient pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure are widely regarded as some of the most extraordinary achievements in human history. What makes them even more astonishing is that they were constructed during an era when most of humanity was still living as hunters and gatherers. The largest of them, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, stood as the tallest structure on Earth for over 3,800 years, towering at 455 feet. Built around 2560 BC, this incredible monument predates Cleopatra by such a vast margin that she lived closer to our present day than to the pyramid's construction. One of the most fascinating details about the Great Pyramid is that its four sides are perfectly aligned with the cardinal points, demonstrating the advanced astronomical knowledge of the ancient Egyptians. These magnificent funerary structures, built to house the remains of pharaohs, have not only endured the test of time, but continue to puzzle and captivate scientists and explorers to this day. Number 2. Petra, Jordan. An ancient city carved into the heart of the Jordanian desert, Petra remained hidden for centuries until its rediscovery. This breathtaking archaeological wonder, founded by the Nabatean civilization, mesmerizes visitors with its stunning facades etched into the rosy-hued sandstone. Its most iconic structure, Al-Khazneh, or the Treasury, stands as a testament to the craftsmanship and artistic elegance of its creators. Once a thriving trade hub, Petra connected the bustling caravan routes of the ancient world, linking east and west. After being lost to history, it was rediscovered in 1812 by Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, reigniting global fascination with this long-forgotten marvel. Number 3. Meteora Monasteries. Greece. This area in the heart of Greece is a geological and architectural marvel, where stone pillars stand with monasteries built between the 14th and 16th centuries by Orthodox monks. To access these sacred places, you must face steep staircases and winding paths. However, the effort will be rewarded with the possibility of living a unique experience on the planet. There are over 20 monasteries, although only a few are open to the public. Here are some of the most stunning: the Monastery of the Holy Trinity, located on a rocky cliff, rising more than 1,312 feet high. The Varlam Monastery, standing at 1,224 feet high, beneath which lies the so-called Dragon's Cave. The Epapontis Monastery, nestled in the Demetrius Rock. The Rosenal Monastery, named after the first group of monks who settled there, and the Monastery of St. Nicholas Anapasis, located on top of a narrow rock. This is the first monastery that pilgrims encounter when going to Meteora, standing at 26 feet tall with internal stairs connecting its different floors. Number 4. Tiger's Nest, Bhutan. Perched on the side of a cliff, nearly 3,000 feet above the ground, the Tiger's Nest Monastery is one of Bhutan's most sacred and awe-inspiring landmarks. This Buddhist sanctuary, nestled in the mountains, can only be reached by a challenging hike that takes several hours along a winding trail. Steeped in legend and spiritual significance, it is revered as a crucial cultural and religious center for Buddhists. According to local lore, Guru Rinpoche, also known as Padmasambhava, flew to the cave on the back of a tiger from Tibet and meditated there for years. He is said to have reincarnated as Tenzin Rabge 100 years later to oversee the construction of the temple in the late 17th century. This mystical site continues to captivate visitors with its serene beauty and deep spiritual history. Number 5. Moai Statues of Easter Island, Chile. These towering sculptures, reaching up to 33 feet, were carved by the ancient Rapa Nui civilization between the 13th and 16th centuries. Known for their monumental size, the mystery of how they were transported and erected across the island continues to fascinate and puzzle researchers. Most statues face inland, as if protecting the Rapa Nui people. Among them, Moai Paro stands out as the tallest ever erected, measuring about 31 feet. Despite various theories, the secrets of their creation remain an enduring enigma. Number 6. Machu Picchu, Peru. The iconic Inca citadel of Machu Picchu sits high in the Andean Mountains at 7,972 feet above sea level. Hidden from the world until 1911, it was rediscovered by American explorer Hiram Bingham during a Yale University-funded expedition. Since then, Machu Picchu has become one of the world's most famous tourist destinations. While its exact purpose remains unclear, it is believed to have been either a royal retreat for Incan nobility or a ceremonial center. Number 7. The Great Wall of China. This colossal fortification was built to safeguard the Chinese Empire from nomadic invasions and to solidify its territories. Stretching over 13,000 miles, from the Korean border to the Gobi Desert, the Great Wall stands as one of the most iconic feats of human engineering. One of its unique features is the diversity in its construction, which took place over several dynasties, resulting in a wide range of architectural styles along its length. Beyond serving as a defensive barrier, the wall also played crucial roles in border control, communication, and transportation. While the myth that it can be seen from space with the naked eye is false, there's no doubt that it remains the longest man-made structure on Earth, a symbol of both human endurance and ingenuity. Number 8. Chichen Itza, Mexico. This ancient Mayan metropolis on the Yucatan Peninsula is home to temples, pyramids, and centuries-old buildings. The most striking structure is El Castillo, or the Temple of Kukulkan, a 79-foot pyramid with 365 steps. During the spring and autumn equinoxes, a light and shadow effect creates the illusion of a serpent slithering down the pyramid's steps. Chichen Itza also features a large, well-preserved ball court with walls adorned with bas-reliefs depicting players and sacrificial rituals, making it one of Mesoamerica's most remarkable sites. Number 9. The Colosseum, Rome, Italy. Also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, the Colosseum stands as one of the grandest and best-preserved examples of Roman architecture, symbolizing the power and grandeur of imperial Rome. Constructed under the reign of Emperor Vespasian, this monumental structure was designed to host public spectacles and social events, ranging from gladiator battles and theatrical performances to athletic contests and even naval reenactments, known as naumachii. Elliptical in shape, the Colosseum stretches 620 feet in length and 512 feet in width, with its towering walls reaching a height of 157 feet. With the capacity to seat over 50,000 spectators, it remains one of the largest amphitheaters ever built. a timeless reminder of Rome's architectural prowess and vibrant cultural legacy. Number 10. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument ever discovered. Built in the 12th century by King Suryavarman II as the heart of the Khmer Empire. Originally dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu, it was transformed into a Buddhist temple in the 14th century. Its architectural design symbolizes Mount Meru, the mythical abode of the gods, with a surrounding moat and wall representing the mountains and ocean. The temple's lotus-shaped towers and thousands of intricate bas-reliefs depict epic Hindu stories like the Ramayana and Mahabharata, as well as scenes from daily life during its era. Number 11. Statue of Unity, India. The world's tallest statue stands 597 feet high in Gujarat, India, nearly twice the height of the Statue of Liberty. It honors Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, a key figure in India's independence and the unification of its states. Over 3,000 workers and 250 engineers helped construct it, using 6,500 tons of structural steel, 18,500 tons of reinforced steel, and 1,850 tons of bronze cladding. Inside, it houses a museum and exhibition center showcasing Patel's life and India's rich history. Number 12. Borobudur, Indonesia. This ancient Buddhist temple on Java Island was built in the 9th century during the Sailendra dynasty. It's one of the largest and most significant Buddhist monuments, symbolizing the path to enlightenment through its ascending levels. Its 2,500 intricate relief panels depict the life of Buddha and ancient Javanese daily life. Hidden under volcanic ash for centuries, it was rediscovered in 1814 by British Governor Thomas Stamford Raffles.
(13) Tikal, Guatemala.
Tikal is an ancient Mayan city, once a thriving political, religious, and urban center. The city boasts numerous structures, including temples, palaces, and ball courts. The Great Plaza, flanked by the towering Temple Mars, Temple of the Great Jaguar, and Temple 2, stands as a symbol of Mayan civilization. Interestingly, Temple Huan appears in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, as the setting for the rebel base on the planet Yavin. Number 14. Terracotta Warriors, China. One of the most remarkable statue collections in the world. The Terracotta Warriors are life-sized soldiers created to protect China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, in the afterlife. What sets them apart is the incredible attention to detail. Each warrior has distinct facial features, expressions, and different armor. Originally painted in vivid colors, most of the paint has since faded, leaving them in their natural terracotta hue. Since their accidental discovery by farmers in 1974, over 8,000 warriors, 130 chariots, and 670 horses have been unearthed. Number 15. Abu Simbel, Egypt. These rock-cut temples were built by Pharaoh Ramses II as monuments to himself and his beloved wife, Queen Nefertari. The larger Great Temple, carved into the mountain, is flanked by 4 colossal statues of Ramses, each standing 66 feet tall. The smaller temple, dedicated to Nefertari and the goddess Hathor, also features impressive statues and carvings. Twice a year, on February 22nd and October 22nd, the sun's rays illuminate the statues inside the Great Temple, marking what is believed to be Ramses's ascension and birthday. Number 16. Teotihuacan, Mexico. This ancient pre-Columbian city, once a thriving urban center, was already in ruins when the Aztecs first saw it. Organized around the Avenue of the Dead, which spans over 1.2 miles, the city's most iconic structures are the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon. The Pyramid of the Sun, standing 213 feet tall with a 738-foot base, is one of the largest pyramids in the world and is dedicated to the sun god. The Pyramid of the Moon, though smaller, is equally impressive and is thought to honor the goddess of water. Number 17. Taj Mahal. India, built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth. The Taj Mahal is a masterpiece of Mughal architecture and Islamic art. This stunning mausoleum is renowned for its beauty and perfect symmetry, made of white marble inlaid with precious stones and intricate floral designs. Set within a vast Persian-style garden symbolizing paradise, its appearance shifts with the light, soft pink in the morning, golden at sunset, and glowing silver under the moonlight. Number 18. Alhambra, Spain. The Alhambra is a magnificent fortress and palace constructed during the Muslim rule in Spain, once home to the Nasrid rulers and their court. It includes stunning palaces, lush gardens, and the famous Alcazaba fortress. Key sites like the Comares Palace, Palace of the Lions, and the Court of Myrtles are notable for their intricate design. Perched on a hill overlooking Granada and the Sierra Nevada mountains, its strategic position provided both beauty and natural defense. Number 19. Nazca Lines, Peru. The Nazca Lines are one of archaeology's greatest mysteries, consisting of enormous geoglyphs etched into the ground. These figures, which depict animals, plants, and geometric shapes like the famous hummingbird and condor, can only be fully appreciated from the sky. Theories about their purpose range from astronomical calendars to religious symbols or even water systems. Thanks to the dry, stable climate, the lines have remained largely intact over centuries. Number 20. Mont Saint-Michel, France. Mont Saint-Michel is a medieval town built on a small rocky island, featuring a Benedictine abbey surrounded by a village. Located in a bay where tides can rise up to 49 feet, the island is sometimes connected to the mainland, while at other times it becomes completely surrounded by water. Established in 708 by Bishop Aubert in honor of the Archangel Saint Michael, it became a significant pilgrimage site during the Middle Ages. The surrounding quicksand makes walking the area risky without a guide. Number 21. Giant Buddha of Leshan, China. Carved into a mountain, the giant Buddha of Leshan stands at an awe-inspiring 233 feet, making it the largest stone Buddha in the world. Representing Maitreya, the Buddha of the future, the statue boasts incredible details. Spiral curls, 23-foot-long ears, 26-foot-long fingers, 79-foot-wide shoulders, and an 18-foot-long nose. Its construction aimed to calm the turbulent river waters and protect sailors and fishermen. Interestingly, the rocks removed during carving were deposited in the river, reducing the water's force. An inscription beside the statue reads, "The mountain is a Buddha, and the Buddha is a mountain," symbolizing the unity of nature and divinity in Buddhist philosophy. Number 22. Acropolis of Athens, Greece. The Acropolis is a monumental site featuring some of the most iconic structures of ancient Greece, with the Parthenon as its crown jewel. Built during Athens' golden age, the Parthenon honors Athena, the city's protector, and is a masterpiece of Doric architecture. Measuring 228 feet long, 102 feet wide, and 46 feet high, it was ingeniously designed with slight curvatures to create the illusion of straight lines. Other significant structures include the Erechtheion, known for the porch of the Caryatids, the Temple of Athena Nike, and the grand entrance, the Propylaea. Number 23. Potala Palace, Tibet. Perched on Marpori Hill at 12,139 feet above sea level in Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, Potala Palace is a stunning architectural feat. It consists of two main sections: the Red Palace, housing shrines, prayer rooms, and the tombs of various Dalai Lamas, and the White Palace,
is located in Lhasa,
which served
the
as the
capital of
official
Tibet,
residence and
specifically
administrative
on
quarters of the Dalai Lama. Number 24. Temple of Luxor, Egypt. This ancient temple played a central role in Egypt's religious and ceremonial life, most notably during the Opet festival, which honored the gods Amun, Mut, and Khonsu. The temple is adorned with colossal statues, intricate engravings, and towering columns. Its entrance is guarded by two statues of Ramses II, while the Sphinx Avenue, once connecting it to the nearby Karnak Temple, still draws visitors. After the Pharaonic era, the temple was used by Romans and early Christians, and today, part of it serves as a mosque for the local community. Number 25. Bagan, Myanmar. Bagan is an ancient city and archaeological marvel, once the capital of the pagan kingdom, and home to over 2,000 temples and pagodas, most dedicated to Theravada Buddhism. These sacred sites are adorned with murals, carvings, and statues of the Buddha. Among them, the Ananda Temple stands out with its 4 large Buddha statues, each facing a different direction, representing a significant pilgrimage destination for Buddhists. Number 26. St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican City. A Catholic church hailed as a Renaissance masterpiece, St. Peter's Basilica was designed by legendary architects like Bramante, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Bernini. Its architectural brilliance blends Renaissance and Baroque styles. Inside, one of its most famous works is Michelangelo's Pietà, a stunning marble sculpture of the Virgin Mary holding Christ. The basilica's towering dome, also designed by Michelangelo, reaches 446 feet and offers breathtaking views of Rome. Beneath the main altar lies the tomb of St. Peter, regarded as the first pope of the Catholic Church. Number 27. Hagia Sophia, Turkey. Once the largest church in the world, Hagia Sophia has been a religious and cultural icon for nearly 1,500 years, functioning as a cathedral, mosque, and museum. Originally built as an Orthodox Christian cathedral under Byzantine Emperor Justinian I, it was converted into a mosque in 1453 after the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople. A curious feature is the wishing column, where visitors believe spinning their thumb in a perfect circle within a hole at its base can grant wishes. Number 28. Piazza and Basilica of San Marco, Italy. Piazza San Marco is the historic heart of Venice, the iconic city of canals. At the square's eastern end stands the Basilica of San Marco, a Byzantine architectural marvel built to house the relics of Saint Mark, brought to Venice from Egypt. The piazza is also known for its 18th century cafes, among the oldest in Europe. Not far away is the Rialto Bridge, the oldest of the four bridges crossing the Grand Canal. Number 29. St. Basil's Cathedral, Russia. Located in Moscow's Red Square, St. Basil's Cathedral is famous for its colorful onion-shaped domes. It was built by Tsar Ivan the Terrible to celebrate his victory over the Tatars of Kazan and Astrakhan. The cathedral consists of 9 chapels, each with its own dome and dedicated to a different saint. According to legend, Ivan was so impressed with the cathedral's beauty that he ordered its architect, Postnik Yakovlev, to be blinded to ensure he could never build anything as magnificent again. Number 30. Neuschwanstein Castle, Germany. This fairy tale castle, perched on a rocky hill in the Bavarian Alps, was built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II of Bavaria as a personal retreat and tribute to composer Richard Wagner. Neuschwanstein served as inspiration for the famous Cinderella Castle at Disney theme parks. Although King Ludwig only lived in the castle for a few months before his mysterious death in 1886, it was soon opened to the public and has since become one of Germany's most beloved tourist attractions. Number 31. Budapest Parliament, Hungary. Situated on the banks of the Danube River, the Budapest Parliament is one of the largest and most striking legislative buildings in the world. Home to Hungary's National Assembly, where laws are debated and passed, the building is adorned with over 40 million bricks, 88 pounds of gold, and 242 sculptures. The interior is equally impressive, featuring marble staircases, ornate frescoes, and a breathtaking central dome that rises 315 feet high. Number 32. Old City of Dubrovnik, Croatia. Once a city-state under the Republic of Ragusa, Dubrovnik's Old City is famed for its massive stone walls that stretch for 1.2 miles around it. This medieval maze of narrow cobblestone streets is filled with churches, palaces, and squares. Among its highlights are the Baroque-style Cathedral of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, which houses a rich collection of religious art, and the Rector's Palace, now a museum displaying historical artifacts and artwork. Number 33. Forbidden City, China. Located in Beijing, the Forbidden City is a palace complex that was the political and ceremonial heart of China for over 500 years, during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Its name comes from the fact that for centuries, only the emperor, his family, and select servants were allowed inside. Designed according to feng shui principles, the layout follows a central axis running north to south. The complex is said to have 9,999 rooms, a lucky number symbolizing the emperor's power, though in reality, it has around 8,700 rooms. Number 34. Stonehenge, United Kingdom. This prehistoric monument, built about 4,500 years ago, consists of a ring of massive standing stones known as megaliths, arranged in a circular pattern. Its purpose remains a mystery, with theories ranging from a burial site to a religious temple, astronomical observatory, or healing place. The larger stones, called sarsens, weigh about 25 tons each, while the smaller blue stones, weighing 2 to 5 tons, were transported from Wales, nearly 150 miles away, a feat that still puzzles archaeologists. Number 35. Hanging Monastery of Xuankong. China, suspended on a cliff 246 feet above ground on Mount Hengshan, the Hanging Monastery is an architectural marvel built using wooden beams and rock cavities. Despite its precarious appearance, the structure has endured earthquakes and landslides over centuries. A place of worship for Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, the monastery houses statues and artifacts from all three religions. Ingeniously designed, it is shielded from direct sunlight, keeping the interior cool, and its elevated location protects it from flooding and erosion. Number 36. Derinkuyu, Turkey. Derinkuyu is an ancient underground city located in the Cappadocia region, and it's the largest of the underground cities discovered in the area. At its peak, it could house around 20,000 people, reaching depths of 279 feet and containing up to 18 to 20 levels. The city included homes, storage areas, stables, churches, a ventilation system, and tunnels connecting Derinkuyu to other nearby underground cities. It served as a refuge for the inhabitants during wars and invasions, offering protection and a safe hideout. Number 37. Himeji Castle, Japan. Also known as White Heron Castle, due to its graceful appearance, Himeji Castle, is one of Japan's most famous and best-preserved castles. The main keep is surrounded by 83 buildings, including warehouses, watchtowers, and gates, all designed with secret passages and traps to confuse invaders. Remarkably, the castle was never attacked or damaged in battle, and it survived both World War II bombings and major earthquakes, making it one of the few remaining structures of its kind from that era. Number 38. Westminster Palace, United Kingdom. Westminster Palace, an iconic landmark on the banks of the River Thames, is the seat of the British Parliament, housing both the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Not only is it politically significant, but it is also a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, famous for its clock tower, Big Ben. Originally built in the 11th century, the palace has undergone numerous reconstructions, the most notable in the 19th century after a devastating fire in 1834 destroyed much of the original structure. Number 39. Trevi Fountain, Italy. One of the world's most beautiful fountains, Trevi Fountain was completed in the 18th century and stands as Rome's largest fountain, measuring 85 feet high and 164 feet wide. The central sculpture depicts Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, riding a shell-shaped chariot pulled by seahorses, surrounded by tritons and other mythological figures. According to legend, throwing a coin over your shoulder into the fountain guarantees a return to Rome, while 2 coins bring romance and 3 coins promise marriage. Every day, thousands of euros are collected from the fountain and donated to local charities. Number 40. Notre Dame Cathedral, France. This iconic Gothic cathedral, which began construction in 1163 and was completed in 1345, stands on the Ile de la Cité in the Seine River. Known for its rose windows, stained glass, gargoyles, and chimera, Notre Dame has featured prominently in literature, most notably in Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Its famous bell, Emmanuel, weighs over 13 tons and is the largest of the cathedral's 10 bells. In April 2019, a devastating fire caused the collapse of the cathedral's spire and severe damage, but many relics, including the crown of thorns, were saved. Number 41. Kasbah of Ait Ben Haddou, Morocco. A kasbah, Arabic for fortress, is a traditional architectural style found in the Maghreb region of North Africa, developed around the 11th century. Ait Ben Haddou was an important stop on trade routes connecting the Sahara with Marrakesh and other Moroccan cities. Traders would rest, exchange goods, and protect themselves from desert dangers here. The kasbah consists of several multi-level mud brick houses, known as kasbahs, all surrounded by towering defensive walls. At the top lies a fortified granary and a mosque, essential to the community. Number 42. Mount Rushmore, United States. One of the most iconic monuments in the U.S., Mount Rushmore in South Dakota's Black Hills features 60-foot-high sculptures of Presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Conceived by historian Doane Robinson to promote tourism, construction began in 1927 under the direction of sculptor Gutzon Borglum and was completed in 1941. Originally intended to be full-body sculptures, the project was scaled down to focus solely on their faces due to time and budget limitations. Number 43. Palace of Versailles, France. Built in the 17th century, the Palace of Versailles was a royal residence until the French Revolution. Initially a hunting lodge for King Louis XIII, it was transformed by his son Louis XIV into a grand palace, surrounded by expansive gardens and fountains covering over 800 hectares. An interesting aspect of Versailles is its 17th century fountain system. Due to the lack of advanced technology, gardeners manually turned the fountains on and off as the king approached them during his walks. Number 44. Plaza de España, Spain. Constructed between 1914 and 1929 for the Ibero-American Exposition of 1929 in Seville, Plaza de España is a stunning semicircular square designed to showcase Spain's architectural and cultural grandeur. Combining elements of Renaissance and Mudéjar styles, it features beautiful ceramic benches representing the provinces of Spain, adorned with hand-painted tile panels that depict historical scenes. A serene pond runs through the square, offering visitors the chance to take boat rides in a peaceful atmosphere. Number 45. Hohenzollern Castle, Germany. Perched on Mount Hohenzollern at 2,624 feet above sea level, this 19th century Gothic castle is the ancestral seat of the Hohenzollern family. The castle houses a rich collection of historical artifacts, including the crown of the kings of Prussia, as well as weapons and armor. The current structure is the third version of the castle, as the previous two were destroyed at different points in history. Number 46. Pena Palace, Portugal. This 19th century romantic masterpiece was commissioned by King Ferdinand II of Portugal as a summer retreat and a symbol of the Portuguese monarchy's wealth and power. King Ferdinand personally oversaw the palace's construction, often providing input on its design, which contributed to its unique and eclectic appearance, blending Gothic, Renaissance, and Moorish architectural styles. Number 47. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. Known as the Doomsday Seed Vault, this secure facility is located in the remote Svalbard archipelago near the Arctic Circle. It was built to protect the genetic diversity of the world's crop plants in case of natural disasters, wars, or other threats to global food security. The vault is situated 426 feet above sea level and 394 feet into the mountain, offering protection from flooding, earthquakes, and extreme weather conditions, making it ideal for long-term seed preservation. Number 48. Panama Canal. One of the greatest feats of modern engineering, the Panama Canal cuts across the Isthmus of Panama, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Opened in 1914, this 50-mile-long artificial waterway dramatically reduces travel time for ships compared to the lengthy route around Cape Horn, at the southern tip of South America. Although completed by the U.S., construction began in 1881 under French leadership, but was halted due to tropical diseases and engineering challenges. Number 49. Great Sphinx of Giza, Egypt. Near the pyramids on the Giza Plateau stands the Great Sphinx, a colossal stone sculpture of a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, possibly representing King Khafre. Measuring 239 feet in length, 66 feet in height, and 62 feet wide, it is one of the oldest and largest stone statues in the world. Built around 2500 BC. The Sphinx's missing nose has sparked various theories, from vandalism to damage during military conflicts. Number 50. Sigiriya, Sri Lanka. Sigiriya is an ancient fortress and palace perched atop a 656-foot-high rock column. Built in the 5th century by King Kassapa, the palace offered not only a safe refuge, but also panoramic views, allowing the king to spot any approaching enemies.
Chose this
Access
strategic
to the
place
summit
for his
starts
palace
with a
and capital.
lion-shaped rock formation.
Access to the summit
followed by
begins with a
steep
lion-shaped
steps. While much of the lion structure has eroded over time, the remaining stone claws still give Sigiriya its name, meaning Lion Rock in Sinhalese. Number 51. Santa Maria del Fiore Cathedral, Italy. Also known as the Florence Cathedral, this iconic Renaissance masterpiece is renowned for its stunning dome designed by Filippo Brunelleschi. Its intricate facade, crafted from green, white, and pink marble, is a striking example of Italian Gothic architecture, making it one of the most recognizable landmarks in Florence. Number 52. Prague Castle, Czech Republic. One of the largest and oldest castles in the world, Prague Castle has been at the heart of Czech political and cultural life for over 1,000 years. Throughout history, it has served as the seat of kings, emperors, and presidents, showcasing a blend of Romanesque, Gothic, Baroque, and Renaissance architectural styles. Today, it still houses the office of the Czech president, making it one of the few castles with active political functions. The hourly changing of the guard at the main entrance is a popular attraction for visitors. Number 53. Tanah Lot Temple, Indonesia. Tanah Lot is one of the world's most extraordinary temples, dramatically perched on an isolated rock in the ocean. Built in the 16th century by the priest Dang Hyang Nirartha, it is considered a sacred site for worshipping sea gods. According to legend, the area's distinctive black and white sea snakes act as protectors of the temple, guarding it and its inhabitants from evil. In return, the locals protect and respect the snakes, allowing them to thrive in their natural habitat. Number 54. Corinth Canal, Greece. This impressive engineering marvel connects the Gulf of Corinth with the Aegean Sea, allowing ships to pass between the Peloponnese and mainland Greece without navigating around the peninsula. The canal stretches about 4 miles in length and 80 feet wide, accommodating small to medium-sized vessels. In addition to its practical use, the canal has become a hotspot for extreme sports like bungee jumping. Number 55. Prijama Castle, Slovenia. Built into the mouth of a massive cave on a 404-foot cliffside, Prijama Castle is the largest cave castle in the world. This fortress features 4 levels, including numerous rooms, a chapel, and a food storage area, making it a marvel of both natural and human-made architecture. Number 56. Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood, Russia. This magnificent Orthodox church in St. Petersburg blends traditional Russian and Baroque architecture. It stands out for its impressive collection of over 75,000 square feet of mosaics depicting religious scenes, making it one of the largest mosaic collections in Europe. Number 57. Christ the Redeemer, Brazil, perched atop the Corcovado Mountains in Rio de Janeiro. This iconic 98-foot statue of Jesus Christ is a global symbol of peace and unity. Built through a collaboration between Brazil and France, it took nearly a decade to complete. The statue's pieces were crafted in France and shipped to Brazil, and it has been illuminated in different colors to express solidarity in challenging times. Number 58. Shwedagon Pagoda, Myanmar. At around 2,500 years old, Shwedagon Pagoda is the world's oldest Buddhist pagoda and a major pilgrimage site. Its central stupa, rising 325 feet high, is entirely covered in gold leaf and adorned with thousands of diamonds and precious stones. It houses sacred relics, including 8 pairs of Siddhartha Gautama, the historical Buddha, and relics of the 3 Buddhas who preceded him, deepening its spiritual importance. Number 59. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Italy, famous for its distinctive tilt, the Leaning Tower of Pisa began leaning even during its construction due to unstable clay and sand soil. For centuries, the increasing tilt threatened collapse, but restoration in the 1990s successfully stabilized the tower, ensuring its place as one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. Number 60. Statue of Liberty, United States. Standing proudly on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty, also known as Liberty Enlightening the World, symbolizes hope and freedom. A gift from France in 1886 to celebrate the centennial of American independence, this 151-foot statue has welcomed millions of immigrants seeking a better life. Including its pedestal, it towers 305 feet high, serving as a lasting symbol of friendship between France and the U.S. Number 61. Karnak Temple, Egypt. Located in Luxor, Karnak Temple is a vast complex built over 2,000 years by different pharaohs, mainly dedicated to the god Amun. It also features shrines to other deities like Mut and Khonsu. The most breathtaking spot is the hypo-style hall in the Temple of Amun-Ra, with 134 massive columns standing up to 79 feet tall. Another highlight is the Avenue of Sphinxes, with ram-headed sphinxes linking Karnak to nearby Luxor Temple.
Number 62, Ellora Caves, India. The Ellora Caves are a remarkable complex of temples carved directly into the rock, representing the three major religions of India: Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism. This unique site reflects the spirit of tolerance and mutual respect that characterized the era, with these different religious traditions coexisting harmoniously in one place. The caves are numbered from 1 to 34 and are grouped by their religious affiliation. The oldest are the Buddhist caves, which feature magnificent statues of Buddha and intricate reliefs depicting scenes from his life. The Hindu caves showcase a diverse array of sculptures and reliefs, illustrating gods and stories from Hindu mythology. The Jain caves, being the most recent, are adorned with detailed sculptures of Tirthankaras, revered figures in Jainism.
Number 63, Eiffel Tower, France. One of the world's most iconic structures, the Eiffel Tower was designed by engineer Gustave Eiffel and built from 1887 to 1889 for the Paris World Fair. Standing 1,063 feet tall, it was the tallest building in the world until 1930, when it was surpassed by New York's Chrysler Building. Its wrought iron design became a symbol of Paris and an enduring masterpiece of engineering. Number 64, Seville Cathedral, Spain. This Gothic masterpiece is the third largest church in the world and the largest in Spain, built between 1402 and 1506 on the site of a former Moorish mosque. Its most famous feature is La Giralda, a tower that was once the mosque's minaret, combining Islamic and Renaissance styles. Inside, the cathedral houses stunning religious art and treasures, including the grand main altarpiece and the funerary monument of Christopher Columbus, believed to hold his remains. During its construction, builders aimed to create a church so grand that onlookers would consider them mad. Number 65, Masjid al-Haram, or the Great Mosque of Mecca, Saudi Arabia. The largest mosque in the world and the holiest site in Islam, Masjid al-Haram is the main destination
Capable
for
of
the
hosting
annual
over 1 million
Hajj
worshippers
pilgrimage,
inside
one
and
of
in its
Islam's
courtyards.
5 pillars. It can accommodate over 1 million worshippers. At its heart lies the Kaaba, a black cubic structure that, according to Islamic tradition, was built by the Prophet Abraham and his son Ishmael. Every able Muslim is required to make the pilgrimage here at least once in their lifetime. Number 66, Tower Bridge, United Kingdom. One of London's most iconic landmarks, Tower Bridge is a drawbridge that connects both sides of the River Thames near the Tower of London, from which it gets its name. This bridge blends Gothic and neoclassical architectural styles, spanning 801 feet, with 2 towers reaching 213 feet high. Its standout feature is the lifting mechanism, originally powered by steam engines and now modernized with hydraulic and electrical systems, allowing tall ships to pass underneath. Number 67. Sagrada Familia, Spain. A masterpiece by visionary architect Antoni Gaudí, the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona is a Catholic basilica under construction since 1882. Its design is a unique blend of Gothic and modernist styles, with intricate religious symbolism and nature-inspired forms. When completed, it will be the tallest Christian church in the world, standing 566 feet high. Number 68. Mosque Cathedral of Cordoba, Spain. Combining Islamic and Christian architecture, the Mosque Cathedral of Cordoba is the world's fourth largest cathedral. After the Christian reconquest of Cordoba in 1236, the mosque was converted into a Christian church. Its most stunning feature is the 850 marble, jasper, and granite columns supporting striking bicolored horseshoe arches, creating a mesmerizing sense of endless space. Number 69. El Jem Amphitheater, Tunisia. One of the largest and best-preserved Roman amphitheaters, El Jem could hold up to 35,000 spectators and stands over 98 feet tall. Located in the ancient Roman city of Thysdrus, it was once a bustling entertainment hub, hosting gladiatorial games, naval battles, and public spectacles. Number 70. Rock-hewn churches of Lalibela. Ethiopia, carved directly into volcanic rock. The 11 churches of Lalibela were designed as a New Jerusalem for Christian pilgrims unable to travel to the Holy Land. The most famous, Pieta Georgis, is cross-shaped and carved into a square pit, linked to the rest of the complex by tunnels and underground passages. Other remarkable churches include Pieta Mariam, Pieta Medane Alem, and Pieta Golgotha. Number 71. Sumela Monastery, Turkey. Perched on the slopes of Mount Mela, 3,937 feet above sea level, this Georgian Orthodox monastery is a breathtaking sight. Despite its remote and seemingly unreachable location, it flourished as a significant religious and cultural hub during both the Byzantine and Ottoman empires. Number 72. Taung Kalat, Myanmar. This Buddhist monastery sits atop a 738-foot volcanic plug within the crater of Mount Popa, an extinct volcano. To reach this sacred place, visitors must climb 777 steps, carved into the mountain, making the journey a spiritual and physical ascent. Number 73. Sanctuary of Las Lajas, Colombia. Suspended 164 feet above the Guaitara River, this church is a marvel of architecture and faith. According to legend, the Virgin Mary appeared to a woman and her daughter here, and later miraculously revived the girl. Adding to the mystery, no one knows who painted the image of the Virgin at the church's rear, which has remained intact for centuries. Number 74. Registan, Uzbekistan. Located in the ancient city of Samarkand, which has stood for over 2,500 years, the Registan was once the heart of this Silk Road hub. The square is surrounded by 3 grand madrasas, Islamic schools with richly decorated facades and vibrant domes, showcasing the city's rich cultural and historical legacy. Number 75. Uxmal, Mexico. One of the most important ancient cities in Yucatan, home to around 15,000 people in its prime, Uxmal boasts the Pyramid of the Magician, standing 115 feet tall. Legend has it that this pyramid was built in a single night by a magical dwarf who then ruled the city. Uxmal's architecture, known as Puuc style, is distinguished by its intricate limestone mosaics, masks of the god Chak, and elaborate friezes. Number 76. Burj Khalifa, United Arab Emirates. Standing at an astonishing 2,717 feet with 163 floors, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai is the tallest building in the world. This architectural marvel houses luxury hotels, offices, and some of the world's highest restaurants. Visitors can experience breathtaking views of Dubai from the observation deck, at the top, on the 148th floor. Number 77. Golden Gate Bridge, United States. San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge is an iconic landmark, instantly recognizable by its striking orange color. Originally planned to be black and yellow for visibility in the bay's frequent fog, architect Irving Morrow chose orange instead, a decision that enhanced its visibility and gave the bridge its iconic look. Number 78. Sydney Opera House, Australia. A masterpiece of modern architecture, the Sydney Opera House is a hub for concerts, operas, and cultural events. Designed by Danish architect Jørn Utzon, its sail-like white roofs make it instantly recognizable. Despite numerous setbacks and a decade of construction, the Opera House stands as one of the most famous buildings in the world. Number 79. Schönbrunn Palace, Austria. Once the summer residence of the Habsburgs, Schönbrunn Palace boasts over 1,400 rooms, each decorated with luxurious detail. Its famous halls, like the Grand Gala Hall, hosted imperial events. The palace is also renowned for its expansive French-style gardens, covering 186 hectares with fountains, mazes, and sculptures. The Gloriette offers a panoramic view of the palace and its surroundings. Number 80. Brandenburg Gate, Germany. A symbol of Berlin and German reunification, the Brandenburg Gate stands 85 feet tall, topped by the Quadriga, a sculpture of 4 horses pulling a chariot driven by the Roman goddess of victory. After Napoleon took the Quadriga to Paris, it was triumphantly returned to Berlin in 1814, with the addition of an iron cross and Prussian eagle, transforming it into a symbol of peace. Number 81. Nubian Pyramids, Sudan. These ancient pyramids, built by the kingdoms of Kush and Meroe, served as tombs for rulers and nobles of Nubian civilizations. Unlike the larger, flatter Egyptian pyramids, the Nubian pyramids are smaller, with steeply inclined sides. There are about 255 of them, primarily concentrated in areas like Meroe, Jebel Barkal, and Nuri. Number 82. St. Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, Bulgaria. This Orthodox cathedral is a major place of worship and pilgrimage for the Bulgarian Orthodox community. Its stunning architecture blends Neo-Byzantine, Neo-Renaissance, and Neo-Baroque styles. Standing 148 feet tall, it can accommodate 10,000 people, making it one of the largest Orthodox cathedrals in the world. Number 83, Altamira Cave, Spain. Altamira Cave is one of the world's most significant Paleolithic rock art sites, featuring paintings of bison, horses, and handprints that date back 36,000 years. These remarkable works, created with natural pigments, were initially doubted when discovered in the 19th century, but were later authenticated in 1902 as genuine prehistoric art. Number 84, Cave of the Hands, Argentina. Famous for its striking negative handprints, this archaeological site dates back 12,000 to 15,000 years. The hand images were made by placing hands on the cave walls and blowing pigment around them, leaving their outlines. In addition to the handprints, the walls depict animals like guanacos and hunting scenes. Number 85, Baalbek. Lebanon Baalbek is home to some of the largest and best-preserved Roman temples in the world. Its main temples, Jupiter, Bacchus, and Venus, are marvels of ancient architecture. The Temple of Bacchus, dedicated to the god of wine, is particularly well preserved, even more so than the Parthenon in Athens, standing at 217 feet long and 102 feet high. Number 86, Agra Fort, India. Known as the Red Fort of Agra, this Mughal fortress is located just a short distance from the iconic Taj Mahal. Built mainly from red sandstone, it combines Indian, Persian, Islamic, and European architectural styles. Shah Jahan, the Mughal emperor who built the Taj Mahal for his wife, was later imprisoned here by his son, Aurangzeb, and remained until his death. Number 87, Sheikh Zayed Mosque, United Arab Emirates. Named after the UAE's founding father, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, this mosque is a marvel of modern architecture. It involved artisans and materials from around the world, including Turkey, India, and Italy. One of the largest mosques globally, it can hold about 40,000 worshippers. Open to non-Muslim visitors, the mosque embodies Sheikh Zayed's vision of fostering cross-cultural understanding and learning about Islam and Emirati culture. Number 88, Historic Park of Ayutthaya, Thailand. Once the capital of the Kingdom of Ayutthaya, this historic site was one of Southeast Asia's wealthiest cities before its destruction in 1767 by the Burmese invasion. The park includes ancient temples, palaces, Buddha statues, and city walls. Notable sites include Wat Mahathat, famous for the Buddha's head entwined in tree roots, and Wat Chai Wathanaram, showcasing Cambodian architectural influence. Number 89, Bam Citadel, Iran. The Bam Citadel is one of the largest adobe structures in the world, once serving as a commercial and military hub along the Silk Road. A devastating earthquake in 2003 destroyed much of the citadel, but ongoing restoration efforts have aimed to preserve its authenticity using traditional construction techniques and local materials. Number 90, Kiyomizu Dera Temple, Japan. also known as the Temple of Pure Water. This ancient Buddhist site sits on Mount Ottawa. Its main hall features a vast wooden platform supported by pillars constructed without nails. Beneath the temple flows the Ottawa no Taki waterfall, which feeds 3 streams of pure water, believed to bring good health, longevity, and academic success to those who drink from them. Number 91, Alcázar of Segovia, Spain. This historic castle has served as a royal residence, prison, military academy, and now functions as a museum and archive. Built in the 12th century as an Arab fortress, it blends Romanesque, Gothic, and Mudejar architectural styles, reflecting the region's rich cultural history. It is said to have inspired Disney's Cinderella Castle. Number 92, Palm Jumeirah, United Arab Emirates. An extraordinary feat of modern engineering, Palm Jumeirah is a man-made archipelago in Dubai, designed in the shape of a palm tree. With its central trunk, 16 palm fronds, and crescent-shaped breakwater, it protects the island from tides and storms. This luxury development offers world-class hotels, villas, and seafront apartments, and is visible from space, showcasing its significant impact on the region's geography. Number 93, Petronas Towers, Malaysia. These twin skyscrapers in Kuala Lumpur stand 1,483 feet tall with 88 floors, connected by the famous Sky Bridge on floors 41 and 42. Though they no longer hold the title of the tallest buildings in the world, the Petronas Towers remain the tallest twin towers globally. Number 94. Al Jafaria Palace, Spain. Originally built in the 11th century as the royal residence for Muslim kings of the Taifa of Zaragoza, this palace was later expanded by Christian kings after Zaragoza's conquest in 1118. The palace's architecture beautifully blends Islamic and Mudejar elements, showcasing the fusion of cultures that shaped the region's history. Number 95, Temple of Heaven, China, constructed during the Ming Dynasty. This religious complex was used by emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties for annual ceremonies to pray for good harvests and cosmic harmony. Its iconic structures include the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests and the circular mound altar. The number 9, symbolizing luck in Chinese culture, is featured throughout the temple's design, from the steps to the layout of the altar's tiles. Number 96, Landwasser Viaduct, Switzerland. This stunning Swiss viaduct spans 446 feet in length and rises to 213 feet at its highest point, supported by 6 66-foot-wide arches. It carries the railway track over the deep Landwasser River Valley, with its most striking feature being the east end, where the track seamlessly leads into a tunnel carved directly into the mountainside. creating a one-of-a-kind spectacle. Number 97, Rani Ki Vav, India. Built in honor of the first Bhima by Queen Udayamati, Rani Ki Vav is a stepwell designed to provide water to the local community during droughts. This intricately designed structure has 7 levels of stairs and features over 500 finely detailed sculptures of gods, goddesses, and mythological figures. Rediscovered in the 1940s after being buried by floods from the Saraswati River, it has since undergone extensive restoration to preserve its beauty. Number 98, Ajanta Caves, India. These 29 rock-cut caves are home to remarkable Buddhist paintings and sculptures, depicting Jataka tales and everyday scenes from ancient life. Rediscovered in 1819 by British officer John Smith, the caves had been hidden for centuries beneath dense jungle vegetation. Today, they are a testament to India's rich artistic and religious heritage. Number 99, Meenakshi Amman Temple, India. Dedicated to the goddess Parvati, known as Meenakshi in this region, and her consort, Lord Shiva, this Hindu temple is a marvel of vibrant colors and intricate carvings. Its 14 towers, known as Gopurams, are adorned with thousands of figures of gods, demons, and animals. The tallest tower, dedicated to Meenakshi, rises to a height of 167 feet. Number 100, Great Mosque of Samarra, Iraq. Once one of the largest mosques in the world, this ancient structure was part of the Abbasid Empire. Its most famous feature is the spiral minaret, known as the Malwiya, which stands 171 feet tall and resembles a coiled snail shell. At its peak, the mosque covered a vast area of 409,000 square feet, symbolizing the grandeur of the empire. Number 101, Three Gorges Dam, China. The largest dam in the world, located on the Yangtze River in Hubei province, is a true marvel of modern engineering. Built to generate hydroelectric power, control flooding, and improve river navigation, the dam stretches 7,661 feet in length and stands 607 feet tall. It creates a reservoir extending about 410 miles upstream and has a hydroelectric capacity of 22,500 megawatts, providing roughly 3% of China's total electricity. Number 102, Suez Canal, Egypt. This artificial waterway connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, revolutionizing global trade by allowing ships to bypass the lengthy journey around Africa's Cape of Good Hope. Opened in 1869, under the guidance of French engineer Ferdinand de Lesseps, the Suez Canal stretches 120 miles and has been expanded over time to accommodate larger vessels, making it one of the world's most important trade routes. Number 103, Ta Prohm, Cambodia. Part of the Angkor Temple complex, Ta Prohm captivates visitors with its jungle surroundings, where massive tree roots entwine with the temple's stone walls. This unique fusion of nature and architecture creates an atmosphere straight out of an adventure movie, making it one of the most popular temples in Cambodia. Number 1. 04. Equestrian statue of Genghis Khan, Mongolia. This towering stainless steel statue of Genghis Khan on horseback stands 131 feet tall, radiating strength and grandeur. Located at the site where legend says the Mongolian leader found a golden whip, the statue faces east, towards his birthplace, honoring the humble rider who built one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Europe to East Asia. Number 105. Empire State Building, United States. One of the world's most iconic skyscrapers, the Empire State Building was completed in 1931 in New York City. Standing 1,454 feet tall, including its antenna, it held the title of the tallest building in the world for many years. Known for its appearances in films like King Kong, Independence Day, and Superman 2, it remains a symbol of American ambition and creativity. Number 106. Cinderella Castle, United States, located at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Cinderella Castle is inspired by the fairy tale and real European castles such as Neuschwanstein in Germany, the Alcázar of Segovia in Spain, and Château de Chambord in France. Although it looks like it's made of stone and brick, the castle is constructed of fiberglass, steel, and concrete to withstand. Number 107. Large Hadron Collider, Switzerland. Also known as the LHC, this is the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator, located near Geneva, Switzerland. With a circular tunnel spanning 16.8 miles in diameter and situated between 164 and 574 feet underground, this scientific marvel allows researchers to accelerate subatomic particles, such as protons, to nearly the speed of light, before colliding them to explore the mysteries of the universe. Number 108. Bayon Temple, Cambodia. Located in Angkor, Bayon Temple is one of the region's most iconic and intriguing temples, famous for its over 200 massive stone faces carved into its towers. These smiling faces are believed to represent either King Jayavarman VII or the Bodhisattva of Compassion, Avalokiteshvara. Initially built as a Buddhist temple, it later became a Hindu temple, before returning to its Buddhist roots, reflecting the changing beliefs of the Khmer rulers. Number 109. Quinta da Regaleira, Portugal. The standout feature of this palace is the initiation. Well, an underground spiral staircase descending 88.6 feet, thought to symbolize a journey into esoteric mysteries. Though smaller compared to other palaces, its richly decorated facades, with towers, gargoyles, and intricate details, make it a unique gem. Inside, stunning frescoes, tiles, and stucco work reflect the artistic passion of Carvalho Monteiro, the millionaire who commissioned its creation. Number 110. Motherland Monument, Ukraine. This towering 203-foot sculpture, located in Kiev, was inaugurated in 1981 to mark the 35th anniversary of the Soviet victory in World War II. Depicting a woman wielding a sword in one hand and a shield in the other, it symbolizes the defense and protection of the homeland against. Number 111. Wat Rong Khun, Thailand. Known as the White Temple, this stunning Buddhist temple symbolizes the purity of Buddha, with embedded mirror fragments reflecting Buddha's wisdom illuminating the universe. Despite its ancient appearance, construction only began in 1997, and the project is expected to take 90 years to complete, due to the meticulous craftsmanship of the artist and his team. If you find it interesting and meaningful, Please subscribe to our channel and like this video, or leave your comments so we can improve in the next videos. Once again, thank you very much, everyone. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on our latest videos. Leave a comment and review to share your thoughts and help us improve. Your support is a huge motivation for us to continue creating quality content. Thank you so much.